I'm gonna give you guys a tip when removing this thing off the car. Before you even remove it off the car, make sure you break this bolt, make sure you break this bolt, and make sure you break this bolt. It'll be way easier on you. Work smarter, not harder. What's up, guys? So today I'm gonna be rebuilding my pump, my power steering pump. Usually the reason why you want to rebuild it or replace it is because it'll make noises. Mine is not making noises. I cleaned it up a little bit, but this whole thing was full of oil. So I think mine has been leaking for a while now, but I've never paid attention until now. It's not making noises, it's not doing anything, it works. The only thing is just this seal here and the one here, the low pressure and the high pressure. So since I'm gonna be doing those two, I bought a kit. The kit has these two, and the kit also has all the ones for the inside. So if you're running into that same issue or have the same issue, or if yours is making noise, usually you would want to replace it, fix it, rebuild it, or whatever you want. It's out. It's out. I have a rag under there because I have a new alternator, so I don't want to mess it up. So it's a 10 millimeter. Usually what I do, I take off all the bolts and I put them back in the same spot where I took them out of, just so that I don't misplace them or lose them. If not, I'll keep them all together with the hoses or whatever, but just so that you don't lose them. That's just what I do. I don't know how you guys do it, but you got to keep them together or where you got them from. I have extras just in case from previous cars. I'm gonna go to the junkyard, so I'm gonna put my, that's one right here. And see, I just want to get it ready, just so that when I get that stuff, that's one seal right there. I ordered it the beginning of the week. I already knew I was gonna do this once I did all the bottom. I already knew I was gonna do it because you can tell right here compared to this side. This side I cleaned today in the morning, but this is how it looked all around. If you don't want to spend the money, I think it's I'm not sure how much it is. I looked around and it's pretty easy to do. All you do is replace seals and a bearing inside. That's pretty much it. So I'm guessing they charge you for the labor, but when I was looking around, I think they were asking for rebuild, they're $100. Rebuild, they're $100, and new, I think they're over $100 or $200. But the kit is pretty cheap. I think what they charge you for is mainly labor, and who knows if they replace just these two. See, mine is kind of low. I think it was from when I was working on it a few days ago that it was leaking. Now I'm gonna remove the two bolts or 12s. One is here and the other one should be right here. So I'm about to remove those bolts right now, and then that'll be it for the pump. Sockets with an extension do not fit, so I'm gonna use my wrench and this little bar as leverage. I heard it crack. There's one. All right, so the pump is out. Like I said, it's only two bolts. One goes here and one goes here. There's two 12 millimeter bolts. That's all you need to take out, and the whole pump comes out. One thing I forgot to mention is that you do need to remove your serpentine belt. I already had mine removed because I've been working on the car. So first step would be to remove the serpentine belt, and then you remove this. Now I took the whole thing off because I'm replacing it. If you're just gonna work on the pump, all you do is pull the tensioner back just to remove from the pump itself, and that'll be it. I have the whole thing off, but that's all you need to do. That's that, and pump is right there. I just gotta see if my kit is here, that way I can start working on it. So in order for you to put this apart, you're gonna need 3 sockets. 9-10 millimeter for this top bolt, 12 millimeter for these 4 back bolts, and a Allen key 10 millimeter for the bottom bolt. That's all you're gonna need. And some snap ring pliers for this. So we're gonna do the back ones first. I already broke all the bolts. All I gotta do is just put them apart, take them off, but everything's already loose. That's that. There's nothing else inside. This one, like I said, I already broke everything. All I gotta do is just loosen it up. This one has a little bit more pressure, so be careful with this one. And I can see all the seals there. That's that for those. Let's see if this comes off. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. I'm also gonna change this one. The kit I got came to replace that. Came with the seal to replace that as well. This one, you just gotta hit it from here out, and it comes down. Here down, so this part goes out. There it is. Like I said, all you gotta do is hit it in. So the way it is, it's like this. Push it out. And mine came out with this whole thing. This is the one that you're trying to remove. The one inside. sure that little nipple right there goes in. It has a guide right there where it goes into. And this is what keeps all these together so that they don't fall off. So make sure when you take this off, you're very careful with that, because otherwise you won't be able to put it back together the right way. It almost happened to me when I was putting it out. So be careful. And that's it for the seals. That's it for the gaskets. I just gotta do the other 2 gaskets on the top, but that's from the outside on the high pressure and the low pressure. And that's pretty much it. It just goes back in. Just gotta figure out what way it goes back in. Now that it's in, start torquing everything down. There's the new seal now. But to put in the next one too. Looks way better compared to when I first started. Well, to be honest, there's not a lot of time. I know if you go to the place where they rebuild them, they charge you, because I called, they charge you labor for 3 hours. And if you're only gonna replace this top one and this top one, you're looking at $11 for both from Honda, not aftermarket. So you do the math. If you want to pay $11, do it yourself, like in 5-10 minutes, because all you got to do is remove 1 bolt, 2 bolts, and that's pretty much it. That's all you got to do. So you do the math, whether you want to spend $200-300 brand new, or you can try and rebuild it yourself and learn something. Then after this, one more step, which is putting the serpentine belt on, and that'll be it for it. I can start it up and fill it up with some power steering fluid, and that's pretty much it. And that's how you replace a power steering pump. That's how you save yourself $250. Here's the power steering pump. It is not leaking, working. I've already inspected it. This is not leaking as well. You guys can see everything is in. I haven't taken it for a drive yet.